Went to the wire here in Allen Arena tonight. Lipscomb snaps a two-game losing streak. They win over Tennessee Tech 64-63. They go to 7-4 on the year. Jonathan and Justin Seaman, we are courtside here in the arena. And across the way is Ahsan Asadullah. He is the Targeting Harwell player of the game. And Ahsan, one of those games here tonight we've been looking for you to have. You come out here tonight and get 21 points, 10 of 18 from the field, 15 rebounds on your way to this victory. And it ended in kind of a unique way with the steal and Pruitt getting the bucket. But a win's a win, right?
Yep, definitely a good win. Definitely a good team win. And we knew we needed that one after the two hard losses this past weekend. So that was really good.
This is one of those games, too, Ahsan, you could kind of feel from the opening tip this was going to be a physical-type game. What is it like when you know that that's going to be kind of the game plan? You're a physical player, but, that can work good and bad against you because you know it's going to be tough down low.
Oh, yeah. Well, once we noticed, the ref was letting us play a little bit, I knew I could be aggressive from the beginning of the game, and that definitely helped us out. And we knew they would play hard and be aggressive as well, so we just had to match their energy down in the paint.
Now, sometimes you tip it 2 or 3 times, get your own rebound, put it back in. How hard is that for you to do?
It's pretty natural now just because I've been doing it for so long. I kind of know when it leaves my hand, where it's going to go, if it's going to miss or if it's going to go in. So it's been pretty easy.
Talk a little bit, Ahsan, about this year. Been a little different getting to play more with Jacob Ognasovic. You guys didn't play as much together last year. Now getting a little bit more to see some of that high-low action with you guys this season, and that's worked out pretty good for you both. Oh,
yes, definitely. I'm starting to really understand how to get him the ball because once he gets it in the paint, it's pretty much automatic. So I was just starting to read him and read how they're guarding him. And it's been really good, being able to play with him at the 4.
And about every game, you amaze me with some pass. Do you work on your passes that much?
Nah, not really. It's more just instinct, if anything. That's it.
Well, great instinct tonight as you end up with 21 points, 15 rebounds. How important is this win going into a game against Michigan on Saturday?
It was very important because we know it's going to be a tough one. They're a really good team, and we're just going to prep these next 2 days for them.
Congratulations. Thank you. Ahsan Asadullah with us, the Targeting Harwell player of the game, as Lipscomb wins it 64-63 over Tennessee Tech. We'll take a look at the stats from this game here as we get ready for Coach Lenny Acuff to join us as we're here in our Elite Sports Medicine postgame report. Field goal shooting, 26 of 62 for Tech. Lipscomb ends up 27 of 71. Out rebound, Lipscomb does the Golden Eagles 48-35. Get 4 more assists than they do from 3-point. Tech used that to their advantage in the second half. They end up 8 of 26 after hitting just 1 in the first half. Lipscomb ends up 6 of 21, but some big ones down the stretch. And they win the battle in the paint, 42-26. Coach Lenny Acuff joins us across the way. And, Coach, I think Justin called it 2 brothers fighting. I thought it was just an old dog fight between these 2 teams.
Yeah, it was a rock fight. Boy, we both missed a lot of shots. You don't win a lot of games when you go 27 for 71. And the thing was, I think in the first half we had 20 shots inside the charge circle. And I don't know what we had in the second half, but it had to be close to that. And just had a hard time finishing. But I was really proud of our guys because there were several times we could have tucked tail and not done, kept playing. But we kept playing, we kept fighting. And, we actually spent some time working on kind of scramble situations at the end of practice yesterday and got the good spots. And Will made a big play. That was, that shot was a really, really hard shot that he made. He was 4 for 4 in the second half, and all those were big. So it was a good win for us, one we really needed and we were fortunate to get.
Coach, talk a little bit, the last 2 games, you go to Alabama A&M and TSU, you lose 2 games, you turn the ball over 42 times in those 2 games. And Tennessee Tech comes in, and they kind of punch you in the mouth defensively as well. But I thought your guys responded physically against a very good defensive and physical team, kind of learning after those past 2 games.
Well, I hope so. In all due respect, we turned it over 47.
Oh, sorry. My math.
Yeah, I can tell you almost every one of them, 22 one night and 25 the next. But, yeah, you're right. They are really physical. Their guards are all really strong. They're older. I think 10 transfers. And my goodness, Seabury tonight was incredible. And then Harvey's been their best player the last 5 games, and it showed up again tonight. And they could go small on us because they're so physical. And then we got in a jam sometimes with our bigs on their guards, and they made us pay. They're going to win a lot of games. I think Coach Pelfrey does a great job, and I'm a big John Pelfrey fan, and he did a nice job.
Well, I think they have a great team, and I think it's the kind of team we need to play against, getting ready for the next few games, not only the Power 5 games you got, but when we get ready for Ahsan play. And I think about finally seeing Ahsan do some of the things, Ahsan doing some things that we know he can do, and I like what he's doing now, playing with the Nasapic, but Pruitt, his threes in the second half were big turning point threes.
They were big, and I thought Darian made a couple of huge plays for us, and we were really fighting it. Darian went and drove the ball twice and put it on the backboard. He had an and one and got fouled another time, and those were big baskets for us that he can get. And I mean, the good thing about tonight, not only did Ahsan have 21, he had 15 rebounds, and we had 19 offensive rebounds. I thought our effort was good. I told our guys at halftime, how you shooting and playing well aren't one and the same. Sometimes I didn't think we played poorly. We just didn't shoot the ball well. But I thought we were getting good shots, and that's what you're trying to do. So it was a win we really needed, obviously. Really, obviously going into Michigan and Louisville will be really tough. But other thing, if you're going to really establish something, you want to be really good at home, and that's our 8th in a row at home. Dating back to last year. And so it's got to be where when we play here, we're going to win. And I thought our crowd was really good. Rainy night, Christmas, school's out, but I really appreciate everybody that came out.
Yeah, that's very important to try to establish that being your home turf.
Yeah, it was a good win for us and one we're very, very thankful for, and it sure could have went the other way, that's for sure.
Well, Coach, next to Michigan and Louisville.
Yeah, and then we're back here on the 30th, and that's, those banners in the ceiling, the teams we play, it's Ahsan Conference play on December 30th at 2 o'clock. The game's been moved from 6 to 2, and so, we need to get another good crowd here that night. But we got 2 games left. Obviously Michigan and Louisville will be a tremendous test, but our guys are excited, and we're just thankful to get out of here. We said, hey, let's try to figure out a way to score one more than them, and we did it tonight.
Yeah, we did, Coach. Congratulations on the win. Have a great road trip to Michigan and Louisville. Merry Christmas. We'll see you back after we get ready before that New Year's as we start Ahsan play. Coach Lenny Acuff with us tonight as Lipscomb wins it 64-63 over Tennessee Tech in this non-conference game. Big win for the Bisons. They head to Michigan 3 o'clock on Saturday. For Justin Seaman, I'm Jonathan Seaman. You can keep up with everything happening with Lipscomb Sports at lipscombsports.com.